I knew I loved you before I met you. Greetings, Scorpio, all placements. I think I dreamed you into life. Okay, and yet at the same time, Scorpio can go from deep, passionate love, eternal. You are my twin flame. You are my divine, sacred feminine, my divine, sacred masculine, too. Well, glad doing business with you. Nice seeing you this lifetime. All right, on to the next appointment. Deuces. But seriously, Scorpio, it's giving that. It's giving that. I just went through this spiel in Cancer's reading. You may want to go watch Cancer's reading. Perthrow. Perthrow is the rune of the Lot Cup. This is where witches would gather around before the jousting session, and they would cast their lot. They would roll their dice. They would divine and see which of the knights was going to and which one was going to win. And it seems, Perthrow is about patterns, prophecy, it's omens, it's a fixed, unalterable law of nature, law of God, so to speak. And, it's also, it's fate. It's the sum of your past actions will create your current circumstance and how your current circumstance works out. So, Scorpio, it seems like someone here manifested a really good thing because this love is a sure thing. And then they completely fumbled it. And with fumbling it, the contract is like null void. Talk is cheap, Scorpio. Someone may have talked a lot, but their actions behind the scenes, which they were lying about, we have projection, lying, and gossiping. Someone was lying about something else, and they felt like it's fine because, you guys may not be like super like Facebook official or something yet. So it's like, well, I'm allowed to. The lyrics are, I'd rather leave than to cheat on her. So if she gives me time, I can eventually commit, but like right now, I can't fully 100% commit in all of my actions. I'm not going to stop Snapchatting those people. I'm not going to stop receiving from this person. I'm not going to, if this person wants to smoke and we like around or something, I'm not going to say no to that. If this person wants to drink or this person wants like late night Netflix and chill, I'm not going to say no to that. Like someone is still entertaining stuff like that. And in their mind, they're like, well, I'm not lying because I'm not totally exclusive, like boyfriend, girlfriend, Facebook official, this person. So I'm allowed to, do what I want. Scorpio, you're being told rejection is protection. You could also, of course, be dealing with another Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, and Leo, Sagittarius came through as signs that you could be dealing with. But yeah, it's like someone, Cinderella moment, truly, madly, deeply, I know I loved you before I met you, but they're like, whoa, I'm not quite ready to like cut off all these other things. And so Perthrow, God, divination is like, okay, but you are because you haven't cut off those other things. So we're cutting off your source to this divine energy. And this divine energy is truly divine. It's not codependent. So that's what I was doing at the beginning of this reading, Scorpio, where it's like you can give your all and be like, oh my God, I love you. And you can really like make love to someone and give your everything, every morsel, just like so much scorpion love, just like deep, like things that someone has never felt or experienced before in a relationship that they've had for years. They'll experience in a first weekend with you. And yet they could feel like, okay, well, I don't want to break their heart, so I have to hide certain things from them. And Scorpio, being the psychic you are, Scorpio, you're like, I already know that they have these challenges, these other experiences. It doesn't change my scorpion feelings. I still have these scorpion feelings for this being. And yet, I also understand that if they don't cut it off by a certain date, then God is going to ask me to cut it off. And I'll have no issues cutting it off and saying, thank you for a contract. Thank you for some incredible lovemaking. Thank you for allowing me to express all of this love. And, it sucks for you that you're not going to hold on to it, but that's okay because God has something else for me. Carry along, toodaloo. And Scorpio, the normal average human, can't fathom how that works. They literally, can't compute. They're like, wait, you're not heartbroken over me? Bruh, dude, what? Dude, you're not heartbroken? You're not sad? It's like, no, we exchanged energy. We made love. We had a really great experience together. And you didn't want to commit. And God has me on this path over here. So toodaloo. On to the next. On to see God's next plans for me. Someone here doesn't really have faith. They don't understand faith. So when you act out of faith, when someone did you wrong, it's like, what? someone really like doesn't get it. They don't get it. Well, it's also because you know yourself. I forgot that came through. Know yourself, know your worth. By Drake. Yeah. Scorpio, you know yourself. Running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that should go. You know how that should go. Yeah. I mean, you do know how that shit goes. I've always been me. I guess I know myself. Yeah. So for a lot of my Scorpios, you do know yourself, and you are the more high vibe Scorpio, where if someone like does you dirty, you're going to just stay like loving and honoring your energy through the process. Scorpio, what did I say? Every time I read an energy, the first card out clarifies everything that I just read. Someone is lying. They're full of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. They're lying. They're two-timing. They have something else going on. They feel entitled to their secrets. That's okay. That's okay. Really, it's okay. They are entertaining. They're being a Casanova. They're wondering how much the other person knows. Everything, darling. I know everything. Including the color of her knickers. But seriously. Including the color of her knickers. Scorpio. Someone says that they're working on something, but you know, the moon, you know what I love about this card? You got a loyal family dog on one side. And then you have a wild wolf that simply behaves out of instinct and survivalism. So can you blame him when he acts in accordance with his nature? You can't blame a wolf for being what it is, just like you can't blame that loyal golden retriever for being what it is. But, Scorpio, you do see the scorpion right here, right? In between the two. Like Moses parting the sea. You see both sides, Scorpio. You know which is which. And you do it so unassumingly. Like you don't even look up. You sense it. It's in the water. It's like horses can feel a human's heartbeat within 25 feet. Horses can feel humans' auric energies within 25 feet of a distance. It's so incredible. One of my jobs as a groom, I slept in the barn. They like put up sheetrock inside one of the horse stalls and like made it a little like apartment thing. I like woke up to like roaches like the size of mice next to me in bed so many times. So anyway, it was really sweet because at that place, my horse's stall was directly across from mine. So I was like just feet away from my horse. And I can't tell you, I've never slept better in my life. And like when I'd wake up in the morning, he would nicker, he just knew the time. So Scorpio, you know things, you feel things. I'm a Scorpio moon. I have Scorpio placements, if you couldn't tell. The sun and the moon, they're total opposites, yet they are both needed to make a completion. There is true love here, Scorpio. There is a true, honest, divine union here. But you can't control if someone would rather get attention from others rather than receive this incredible love that is offered to them if they're not emotionally available. If they're not emotionally available and they're still on the MO of getting attention from all these sleuths, that's their prerogative. That's my prerogative. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Was that at the beginning of this reading or Pisces or Cancer? Yeah, Chariot in the reverse. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio. The Chariot is just a card of moving forward too, though. Something is not moving forward. The World card, that's a wrap. Because someone here, rather than receiving an incredible relationship from God and having the right integrity when it's offered to them, they tried to lie and hide. Because this is what they would prefer, is something superficial and all this attention. So, I don't know, Scorpio. Now, at the same time, this can be someone who's offered like the job of a lifetime or the opportunity of a lifetime, but it would take an entire like life shift, something that their nervous system just isn't ready for yet, so they flop it. Like there's an amazing opportunity, Scorpio, no matter what this is, in love, work, and friendship, and your job, but someone is playing around too much.